subject for today is going to be the Okay, so now we're going to go into a little bit of controversial. We're going to do the exclusive Kingdom Hearts stuff that's coming to Disney Infinity 3.0. So I'm going to put two of these together. So we have got the Ultimate Unlock, which is going to be when you put down all the characters, you're going to unlock a Kingdom Heart Keyblade as the new toy. So this basically is going to require all the figures. I don't know if they said if it's going to be every single figure, or if it's just going to, like it was in 1.0, or if it's just going to, but I'm expecting you're going to have to buy a lot of figures for this. But, so you're going to get the Kingdom Hearts stuff in there, and also we have the Power Disc that was given away to the D23 people. So you get a Power Disc with Mickey that turns Mickey into King Mickey from Kingdom Hearts. So I'm going to throw this back over to you. So I'm going to start off with Bill on this one. What did you think of all this Kingdom Hearts stuff coming to Disney Infinity 3.0?
I mean, I gotta be honest. Like, I have not played Kingdom Hearts. Obviously, before Disney Infinity, I was mostly a EA type gamer. So, like, sports interactive stuff. So, what I saw from the early part of the panel with Kingdom Hearts and what I saw with what they added into Infinity. It actually, what I was telling Abe is, it's kind of genius, because what's going to happen is you're either going to have your Kingdom Hearts player who's now going to want to pick up Infinity, and we've already seen that happen. While we were in the booth after the show, this guy with a Sora shirt comes rolling, and he's like, I would have never picked up Infinity, but now I'm going to get it. And or you're going to have your Infinity player who's never picked up Kingdom Hearts, who's now going to want to do that. And that's kind of probably where I'm at. I was mildly interested in Kingdom Hearts, but now with the tie-ins, I think I'll definitely look to learn more about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Abe. So what did you think of all the Kingdom Hearts stuff announced?
Well, I was giddy. I was kind of happy. Totally unexpected. I'll admit I was one of the many who would disagree with the people who were saying, oh, we want Sora or we want Kingdom Hearts in the game. Because honestly, I thought it was too early to incorporate anything. I have mentioned, though, that if anything, a Keyblade would be awesome. So when we saw the Ultimate Unlock, it was beautiful. It was great. Another thing that kind of did help the hype for me, too, was before they got even to Disney Infinity, they showed a little bit of the Kingdom Hearts, and they revealed that Big Hero 6 will be a part of it. And that was just amazing. But as far as Kingdom Hearts go, I mean, I have a history with Kingdom Hearts. Like, I still have my PS2, and I still have both, 1 and 2 Kingdom Hearts. And I've played through them. Actually, I think I played the second one twice because it's just so great. And, okay, and then now let's get into the controversy. I don't understand why it's a little controversy, because I know Disney has been great at making sure that everybody got an exclusive. Like they didn't want to. I'm gonna have to say it. They didn't want to be like Amiibo, where they have force shortages. But you gotta have something special for certain people. And I think I'm not trying to single anybody out who can't make it to D23 or anything like that. But everybody has a chance to. Obviously we didn't know we were gonna get this.
No.
And to be honest with you, Bill is a great example. I mean, Bill wasn't coming. He had no idea he was going to come out here 3 weeks ago, and just made a decision. He came, and obviously he reaped the benefit of it. But anyways, point being is, it's an exclusive. This shows the direction that Disney's going. I'd rather have an exclusive Power Disc than an exclusive figure, to be honest with you. Yeah, it does suck in the sense that not everybody can have it. But that's what the word exclusive is. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's going to be events where I can't get a Power Disc. Or some people can't go to a cruise line and get the content. Or even the new Star Wars land. If you don't visit it, you won't get that content that's exclusive to that area. So aside from that, despite the fact that everybody's upset that not everybody can get it, there's absolutely no need whatsoever to start cursing or talking down on the people who create the game that we love and enjoy. So yeah, it's sad that it gets that way. It almost felt like Tron Gate all over again, but I don't think this one will be overruled. This is not going to change. I don't think they're going to remake these discs at all for anything. If anything, I do see them making a different color variant of it, like maybe a blue suit instead of red. But this one is strictly for D23. It makes sense. And now speaking happy and positive, and I swear I'm not trying to gloat, but I love it because, like I said, I am a Kingdom Hearts fan. I did not expect it, and yeah, and just, I don't know, you already saw it, but maybe if you can get a look there. Did the press event, like, did they give a good picture? Or?
Not so much yet, no. I mean, I was just going to sort of add, I mean, on this thing with the, the term exclusive for me with Disney has always been, I'm used to collecting other stuff, so the terms exclusive sometimes don't mean the same thing to us that it means to Disney. This Power Disc could come out in 4.0. We don't know. It could be exclusive for 3.0. At the minute, it's exclusive for that. They could make a variant figure of King Mickey and release him in 4.0, and it would be different. Like Abe says, they could even make a different colored disc and release it. But at this precise minute, it is exclusive to those people that were at the event. And I think the problem is, I think with Infinity is they've set up this sort of process where there's not really anything exclusive. People aren't used to it. If you're in other kind of collectibles, it's normal. I collect these, all these Vinimations. You can only buy them in 2 stores in the whole world, some of them. That's what I'm used to doing that. I'm used to paying over the odds to get stuff like that. But for a lot of Disney Infinity fans, they're not used to the term exclusive. Funko or another product where one store has it, or a place has it, or an online place. We're used to that in the collecting world, and I think with the video game, everyone wants all that content available to them. And I can see, as obviously as someone that wasn't at the event, I can understand the reaction to it. But I do think people have just got to get used to the idea. There's going to be a lot more Power Discs coming out that are going to be exclusive. Bill?
Can I jump in here? One of the things that I had never realized until experiencing D23 for the first time is how much exclusive merchandise is at the event, and how nuts people are about some of that exclusive merchandise. The Sorcerer's tickets sold out in 15 seconds. So those people get early access to the show floor. They don't have to wait in lines for the shows, or for the panels. It's just crazy. And then they had a free trading card quest this year, and people were literally like stomping over each other to get complete sets.
Yeah.
And those cards are already on eBay for $75-$100, for the complete sets, and they were free. Yeah. You just had to go and pick one up whenever they announced that it was available. But I think it does speak to the bigger issue of Infinity has said they were not going down that route. However, and I know it's unfair for those who couldn't make the choice to come, but the people in the room, you pay a certain amount, you expect, there's some premiums that come with that, because there is some cost involved in attending that convention, and whether it be travel, airfare, hotel, food, and of course the admission fee. So I understand if you're on the outside and you've never experienced it, I could definitely understand why you'd be upset. But at the same time, I mean, like we had a guy down here for the Toy Box Summit, and he had to leave. He couldn't stay, and he said, whatever it is, if I need to have it, I'm just going to have to pony up the dough. And that's really the way, and that's really, and to me, that's what it comes down to. If people are going to be so obsessive over needing to have everything, then that's on them, and they're going to have to pick that stuff up, that way. And certainly, hopefully, this will die down. And certainly, we've seen that with the original Sorcerer Apprentice Mickey. So hopefully, this will die down as well.
Yeah, sort of tying straight off of what you said about there's the Zum Zums. People were going nuts over the exclusive Zum Zums. There was designer dolls. There was Vinylmation. There were pins. This is not anything abnormal for D23. And everyone this weekend goes nuts that isn't at the event, trying to get it as fast as possible. If you hold out, the price will drop. The price of those discs will go in for stupid amounts because people are panicking. And it's the same with every single collectible. And people get frustrated. There's loads of stuff. So I think because I'm used to the collectible side of things, I'm a little bit more used to it. But Abe, you want to throw in any dice on that before we go on to the next one?
No, I mean it's just adding to what both of you said. I mean, Zoom Zoom is a great example. Oh, somebody lined up, I think, 14 hours before the first day, and he didn't get a single Zoom Zoom. I mean, it's just crazy. There are people who are going to go to these events to basically make profit. It's just the truth. But some of us are fans, and we come out, and luckily we got what we wanted, or we didn't know we were going to get it. But yeah, no, it was great.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to kind of slide onto another subject here. Okay, so the next kind of subject I want to slightly touch on kind of follows on from our previous thing about this exclusive thing. The Magic Band unlock was announced. It's going to be the partner statue from the parks. If you pop down your Magic Band, you will be able to access this toy. Similar to what we saw with the Dragon's Gate in 1.0 and also the It's a Small World. So there's a nice look HD picture of the statue, which looks amazing. I love it. That is kind of, again, it's another exclusive, but you can just pick up a Magic Band off of eBay, or they even sell them now on DisneyStore.com. So it's less of an exclusive. So I'm going to throw this one over to Abe first. What were your thoughts on that unlock?
I honestly, I like it. It's something that I kind of asked for not that long ago, but to be honest with you, because JB did mention that we can't get a Walt Disney figure because out of respect for him, but like you can't do these Disneyland toy boxes and at least not have the partner statue. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going to lie, I did see this before it was announced. Travis had a Magic Band and we tried it out. Obviously, we got permission from somebody. It's not like we snuck or did it, but we did get permission from somebody, and it was beautiful, dude. Like, it was so great to see that in the toy box. It's just at least pay some little tribute to Walt in there, and that was just perfect. So yeah, it was great. I loved it.
It's kind of one of those things, it's kind of like the exclusive thing, but because it's now a lot easier to get, it's less of an issue. So, Bill, what did you think of the Magic Band unlock?
And I think this will probably tie into when we talk Toy Box Summit too, but one of the things that we saw coming out of Toy Box Summit was how much reverence for the parks there is. And obviously with the path tool, and I know we're going to get into that a little bit later, obviously that's kind of put there to make it easier to create a park experience. And even, the new mobile game that they announced is to create a theme park experience. So I think it was a great tie-in. Also, you had they also announced that the Cruise Line Magic Band will unlock some data down the line, and also we're not really clear on the new Star Wars land. Apparently, there'll be some sort of digital unlock there. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, hey, I didn't realize we were together. Secret's out.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's one of those things they did put out during the Parks conference that at the new launch bay that's opening in Disneyland and also Walt Disney World are going to have some Disney Infinity exclusive content, and you're going to be able to play the game. I think we're going to see I think we'll see like a Power Disc pack. But anyone that is, if they do go down that line, I know a lot of Infinity fans will be worried about it. If it does go to the parks and this is an exclusive, honestly, do not worry about it. There will be loads of people selling them at the parks. There's a whole load of businesses and people doing pickups and selling stuff in the parks for reasonably good prices. Not normally too much. So if they do come out of it, you just have to wait a little bit, a week or two, and let the thing die down, and generally it will come down. But I think that's probably enough on the exclusive Power Disc side. So let's move on to another announcement they made. Okay, so let's now talk about the Star Wars Light Core figures that they've announced. I don't know what they're called, Light FX figures. So there we go. So Abe, what do you think of those? Did you see any? That's the question. I haven't seen any yet.
Yes, I saw them on the screen.
All right.
Yeah, we didn't get to see them in person, but okay. Can I just say that this was the moment during the presentation where my wallet did scream. Because this is something that we've been asking for. I mean, Skylanders did it well with Light Core. We've been wanting that for some other figures. I mean, it would have made sense with Tron, like on the inside or something like that. And then when lightsabers with Jedi, it makes sense. And the thing that bothers me is the fact that they are variants. I mean, they look identical to the figure, but the variant in the sense that they will light up. And yeah, I love them, and it sucks at the same time because I want them as well. So.
Okay, Abe. So, sorry, Bill. I'm going to throw it over to you as well. What were your initial thoughts on those sort of discs?
I mean, I've got. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, they've had the collector's edition Jack Skellington, the collector's edition Captain America. I haven't bought any of them, so I'm not really sure. We're a little tired at this point, and I think he's just glad that everybody's getting to see the whole tree. Anyway, so no, I mean, I just think that it's great for the person that's a collector, and that's what they're doing it for. They're doing it for the collector, and so I think that's awesome. For me, I'll probably go without them.
Yeah, I must admit, I think my reaction. I think my first reaction was, the reason is I think like the crystal variants for me, I never really used them. I don't particularly entirely too sure of the fact that they don't have to do anything different in the game. I think for collectors, they're a great idea. I think there's a lot of people that maybe would have preferred these to the original ones. So they would have liked the choice at the beginning. But then I instantly then see my collector mind kicks in that these things should be limited edition. Maybe just do limited runs. Let them be the collector's item that not everyone needs, and if you want to do something special, that's it. Now, what figures were they announced? They announced, what was it? Yoda, Anakin, Luke, Darth, and Kanan, wasn't it? Or Kanan. Is that right?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, you know, I'll have to go through my pictures and everything, but that sounds about right to me.
No. So that's, I think they're going to be interesting to see. We don't really know too much about them just yet. I'm sure we'll find out about them after launch. I think we're going to have a little bit of a set down for a few weeks until after the launch, until they get all this Star Wars stuff out, till we find anything more. So anyone got anything they want to add on that before we move on to the next item on the agenda? No? Okay, that's pretty cool. Like I said, we have got a load of stuff to go through.